Hello boaters, welcome to Narrowboat Journeys. This was an unplanned night cruise that I made. We were moored up near Bridge 37 and one evening the cats went out to play and along came another cat, don't know from where, and he started causing trouble and my boys got very upset. There was going to be a massive fight. Luckily I managed to get them in, but then I just decided to get out of there, move away, solve the problem. So I just threw a GoPro camera in the front of the boat, turned the lights on and hoped for the best. It came out a bit dark. I've brightened the video up as best I can. So this is what we've got. On the return trip, though, I did cover this stretch in daylight, so you'll see it properly when on the way back. This was recorded at about 8 p.m. and the only bit that's recorded really is when things were close to the front of the boat, like trees, bridges, other boats. When I was going through more open areas, pretty much nothing at all recorded, so I couldn't really use those pieces. Also, this GoPro is using the wide angle lens setting, so it looks like I'm going actually faster than I really am. Please bear that in mind when you see me passing moored boats later on. I am actually going very slowly. It turns out that the cat I was trying to get away from also decided to leave the area, because as I approached the next bridge I saw him there on the towpath. You look closely on the left. It's a black cat. Not easy to see, but he's running towards the bridge. Now I'm pretty sure we encountered the same cat back at Bridge 22. Perhaps he's a stray or something like that, I don't know. I was planning to stop in Market Bosworth, and I should have stopped here, but there are some more moorings a bit further on the other side of the bridge, and I thought that would be a better place to stop because we're a bit farther away from the road. But when I got there, it was full up with boats and I couldn't stop, so I had to carry on right out of town and moor up out in the wilds somewhere. If you boat past moored boats at night, everyone looks out their windows at you. In general, hire boaters are not allowed to move at night, something to do with the insurance conditions, but private boaters can, and so long as you're quiet and respectful and you don't go too fast and whatever, it's perfectly alright. There's no restrictions at all as to moving at night. Please remember what I said about the wide-angle lens making me look like I'm going fast. I'm really not. You watch the speed of these swans up ahead. Takes me a while to catch up with them. On the left is Bosworth Marina. I'm carrying straight on, of course. These are some long-term moorings, and then there's some visitor moorings shortly after them, but unfortunately they were all full. I quite like night cruising. It's very quiet and peaceful. You're extremely unlikely to meet any other boats, and so long as there's not lots of locks and things to do, it's pretty safe, I would say. Certainly not recommended in urban areas, though. Very dodgy, I'd have thought. Well, I could have stopped here, but I didn't. I can be quite indecisive and picky about my mooring spots sometimes. Looking back, yes, it would have been better to stop there, but I was hoping to get in right on the end, just after these boats here, and no. There was a bit of a space, but the ground was so hard I couldn't get the mooring spikes in, so I just decided to carry on to another place I knew a bit farther on up the canal. And then it started to rain. It wasn't very wet rain, it was very light, drizzly stuff. It looks heavier than it really is. Look towards the bridge. Well, that concludes this unplanned night cruise. As I said, we'll cover this area on the way back during daylight hours. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.